Hi, everybody! Thank you so much for joining us today. And join with me now. Happy birthday, Eric! Yep, it is Eric's birthday show. And so here we go. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, not many of you, I'm sure, but still, I'm not playing tonight because I got an unfortunate accessory for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not playing tonight. I apologize.
So it's all up to me.
Yeah. Thank you for confirming that you can see and hear us. And so we're going to begin with an oldie but goodie. Yep. Yes, we are tunes. It's true. So, the reason for this one is, well, first of all, the name of the band, but also, Little Red Riding Hood always struck me as a little too sweet for the wolf. What if he wanted something a little more dangerous, something a little closer to his own kind? This is Daughter of the Red. Cast the bones, read the stones, working for the dead. Nothing too unusual, just a little taste of red. Walking with a fearsome sight, green eyes take me in. The 10 of 6 does mark the spot with a perfect hat and a gleeful grin. Envy green and cinnamon, moving through the morning, moving through the morning. Followed by the rabbit, stalked along the way, not sure what he's looking for, but he left the white coat home today. He's one of Mother's faithful, caught somewhere in between. But I guess that's what happens when you're the new Red Queen. Yes, well, Dormouse raised his sleepy head and told me to beware. The Jabberwock lives on this block, and he doesn't play fair. Envy green and cinnamon, moving through the morning, moving through the morning. Well, Mama loved the sound of her own voice. She wanted things her way. But sooner or later, I always knew that the Bandersnatch would have his day. And then that day came and she was gone. But no tear of mine was shed. For a green-eyed man, he took my hand for my hatted love. I wear the red, east or west, up or down. We grow, we shrink, we fall. But our feline smile against the night disappears against it all. Envy green and cinnamon, moving through the morning, moving through the morning, moving through the morning. Now that we've had a trip to Wonderland, join us, won't you, for a trip to the circus. Come one, come all to the carnival, where embers and cinnamon play. Come in and wander over and under, while paper birds sing in their cage. Tens and stripes of black and white, you'll find wonders magic and strange. But be assured, if you wish to return, we're only a wish away. For you see, my dear, it's oh so clear, nothing's quite as it seems. But with the dawn we will be gone, for we are the Circus of Dreams. The willow tree sighs as blue butterflies hover round silver flame. Unfinished statues still captured in stone, look close and you might see them change. Wishes captured and written on leaves, red as a harvest moon. Lions grin as fires spin in the colors of a pale afternoon. For you see, my dear, it's why we're here, bouncing your heart on a string. But with the dawn we will be gone, for we are the Circus of Dreams. Candles burn down as firelight dies. The dawn climbs its way to the sky, and with its first light our fancy takes flight. For we are the creatures of night. But as silence sets over the path, you may look back to see a pair of wide, green glowing eyes staring back with glee. For you see, my dear, it's oh so clear, nothing's quite as it seems. For with the dawn we will be gone, for we are the Circus of Dreams. Yes, with the dawn we will be gone, for we are the Circus of Dreams. Now, hang on. No, I need a minute. Unfortunately, I know. I'm sorry. I know.
I know.
I have just recently gotten over bronchitis, so I am relying on tea this evening. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad that you like it. That makes me very, very happy.
Who we got on? How many people we got on? I can't see because my glasses are...
I don't know. What book is this from? That one is off our second album. The book...
From Night Circus.
Yeah, that's the book is called The Night Circus. And actually, I may go grab a copy of that so you can actually see it. But, let's see. Ah! Says we have 10 people joining us.
10
Woohoo!
people. Hello.
Thank you so much.
Good to see y'all.
Yes.
So it's my birthday.
Yes, it is.
I'm 59 today.
Mm-hmm.
I act like an idiot half my age.
That's not... Don't say that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What?
That is the book. That is the author.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jolie.
Hi, Jolie. Oh, of course, it's she.
Of course,
Who
it's
would
Jolie.
think Jolie would know that one? I don't know. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Shocked, I tell you.
Yep. Now this one I'm cheating a little bit because this is new enough.
This is really new.
That I don't have it anywhere near memorized yet.
Let's put my chords over here.
Now, new you say? Oh yes, because this year has been insane. We have participated in something called 52 Songs in 52 Weeks. It's exactly what it sounds like. So far this year, we have written 50 songs. Hey, and this is one of them. You call me a villain, you whisper my name, just because I don't play that wizard's game. I deal in magic, not illusion and tricks, till a house fell on the road of yellow brick. Those ruby slippers were meant to be mine, but a child was thrown in my way. I will not be denied, so I cursed her with pride. The dark will win this day. Sweet little child, you're not my concern. You're not from around here, but you will soon learn. I will not be jilted, I'll have what is mine. But take cover when the monkeys fly. That wizard is one wicked mister, shed not a tear when I lost my sister. A farmhouse fell out of the sky, but the white opportunist came flying. A bubble of white just to show her might, and stole from my sister once gone. Her plan unfurled, lion and scarecrow, and a tin man before the day was done. Those ruby slippers were meant to be mine, but a child was thrown in my way. I would not be denied, so I cursed her with pride. The dark will win this day. Sweet little child, you're not my concern. You're not from around here, but you will soon learn. I will not be jilted, I'll have what is mine. But take cover when the monkeys fly. I know what I am. Sin with a hat. Everyone loves a good witch, but it's so good to be bad. Emerald tears still melt my heart, but a gambit was headed my way. So I'll warn you, she'll drop a house on you too, if Glinda thinks there's something to gain. Beauty and danger go hand in hand. The north wind is not what she seems. She was the one to win in the end. No witches, no wizard, just she. Those ruby slippers were meant to be mine, but a child was thrown in my way. I would not be denied, so I cursed her with pride. The dark will win this day. Little child, you're not my concern. You're not from around here, but you will soon learn. I will not be jilted, I'll have what is mine. But take cover when the monkeys fly. Yes, take cover when the monkeys fly. Fly, my pretties, fly, fly. Yes, it's true.
That is one of the most fun songs to play.
Sin with a Hat is my new band name. Yes. Yes, that needs to be a thing. Yes.
Who said that?
I'm not sure who that is. I'm sorry, we can't see actual names. All we see is usernames, so I'm not sure who said that, but whoever you are, you're awesome. I like you.
What's the username?
It is Geo.
Okay, I know who that is.
Jason. Okay, great.
Hello. You've been at all of these shows now, I think.
One of us knows, yay.
I think you've seen all the concert window shows now, if I remember correctly. But
so something else that happened.
Yeah. This was cool.
This is the single coolest thing I have ever witnessed.
Yeah,
ever.
Me too. Well,
we actually got to southeastern Nebraska, and we got into absolute totality for the eclipse.
For the full...
Hi, Jerryland! I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was you.
For the full 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, for the full 2.5 minutes, we were dark. It was one of the creepiest things.
Just beautiful. Amazing.
It was gorgeous. And this is the song that decided to make itself known later that afternoon. The new moon has another face that's very rare to see. Face of worlds beyond this or any dreamt in your philosophy. And if you might be ready, you may stand and you may see the shadow moon turn day to dusk, dark disk with silvery. Shadow moon, cast your dark light upon me. Take the sunlight from my side and show me what I need to see. Shadow moon, take what must be cut away. Steal it into your dark moonlight. In your shadow it will stay. You shine too bright without cobalt, 14 glasses to see, until you cast your shadow in sweet totality. Corona color rainbows stretching out across the sky. You play across the waking world. We hold your light in silence. A shadow moon, cast your dark light upon me, and take the sunlight from my side and show me what I need to see. Shadow moon, take what must be cut away, steal it into your dark moonlight. In your shadow it will stay. Moon to burn the candles black, a dozen years till you come back. Another path you'll take, another people you will seek. Forget your lessons we will take, your vision we will carry. With us onward on our journey, recall the day we touched a shadow moon. Cast your dark light upon me. Take the sunlight from my side and show me what I need to see. Shadow moon, take what must be cut away. Seal it into your dark moonlight. In your shadow it will stay. It's really difficult to write a song when you're driving. I just want to say that right now, because I was the one who drove home, and oh god, that was rough. I actually had him pick up my phone and start doing voice memo just so I could get the words down.
Holding the phone up to her head.
Yeah.
You know.
Just so we could get the words down, because they were great. So, once again, I apologize, must have tea. Oh, by the way, this cup right here, Shefire Arts. SIDHEFIRE Arts. Go look at her stuff, it's amazing. She made me a crow mug.
So this was a request?
Yes, this was a request.
I don't remember who requested it. It was one of you.
And it was one that we actually couldn't do last weekend because, well, I was less recovered from bronchitis than I am now. But also, this song tends to have a certain effect on people. And those people tend to be very lovingly banned from the front row of our shows. Here's why. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. By your side, whispering on an autumn breeze, voices singing through the snow. Come along with me. The starlight well, but you long now for the sea. I promise nothing but my hands. Come along with me. You worked your way up to the top of all there was to be. You climbed so high and then looked up. There's so much more to see. I promise you no mountains. I hold only one key, and that's to laugh along the way. Come along with me. Yes, come along with me. Transmogrification to invisibility, to every game of Calvin Ball. Yes, come along with me, 'cause we're off on high adventure, from high up in archery, from dinosaurs to jetpack wings. Yes, come along with me. Yes, come along with me. Come along with me. Come along with me. care of her as you once did for me. 'Cause you never let your childhood go, and so neither will we. I see you in your daughter's eyes, Calvin's girl, come along with me. Yes, come along with me. Come along with me. Yes, come along with me. Thank you, guys.
I think it was the.
Now?
I think it was the show at Kathy McManaman's where the audience was a wreck and we were a wreck.
Yeah, I utterly lost it. I completely
and
lost
there's
it.
somebody new sitting down right front.
Yeah, and I didn't know, and I caught a glimpse, and I was done.
It was glorious. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful, but it utterly fell apart.
Okay. Now,
this was another request from a certain someone.
We won't say who.
We won't say who, Jolie.
We won't say who it is who pouts if we don't do this song. Won't mention any names, Jolie. Hi, Jolie.
Love you. Catch the leaves in autumn, carry them away, tripping over stones as I'm moving on my way. I know each rock and pebble, I've known the mountain all my life. Skip under the sunlight and give the rain a home at night. Bubble, tumble, wash it all away. People try to know me, some even know my name. But my bottom's deep and my song is wide. Come back, I'm not the same. So take from me what you need. You'll always know just where I'll be. Waving to the moonlight as she watches far away, and wished upon 1,000 times there'll be 1,000 more. And I hold each wish close until it's ready for the shore. Faces on my sapphires, I remember every smile. I keep their memory to keep me warm through winter's chilly wild. I'll change with every season, and I'll grow with every day. The years may pass me by, but I will always come to play. So if you want to sing with me or simply share some shade, come take a dip along the trip, or even come to stay. Bubble, tumble, wash it all away. Wave into the moonlight as she watches far away. Oh, don't even try, Jolie. Yes, you do. Love you.
What is she claiming?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, your nose is poking through the screen.
You're gonna hurt somebody with that thing.
Hit somebody with that thing until you hit somebody. It's dangerous. Ah.
This one is off our most recent album. Those of you who don't know, you can actually find that on our Bandcamp page at bandcamp.com/CheshireMoon. This is called The Midnight Contingent, the album is. But this song is called Ghost Train, and you'll see why in just a minute. In the night, sharp and quiet, and the wind blows just right. Across the net, the tracks goes red, and the ground shakes like a leaf on fire. Finding the wayward passing souls, trying to find their place. The ferryman of the river Styx traps a different chariot these days. Wood and water to glass and steel, this old steam engine just won't yield. It's got a job to do, and so it goes. Ferryman keeps us on time, conductor on this one-way line. The oldest of the rivers still will flow when the ghost train goes. No matter how powerful or how rich the life you lead, by and by we all end up with a front row or window seat. 'Cause there's a stop for old-time heaven and a stop for Shangri-La, and the Valkyries stand ready at the stop for Valhalla. Wood and water to glass and steel, this old steam engine just won't yield. It's got a job to do, and so it goes. Ferryman keeps us on time, conductor on this one-way line. The oldest of the rivers still will flow, so the ghost train goes. When Atropus says end of the line and lets those scissors snip, your ticket comes to be in the ferryman's cool grip. Step aboard, your fare's paid, sit back or go explore. 'Cause the ride that ends a lifetime is a boneyard with 4 on the floor. Wood and water to glass and steel, this old steam engine just won't yield. It's got a job to do, and so it goes. The ferryman keeps us on time, conductor on this one-way line. The oldest of the rivers still will flow, so the ghost train goes. All aboard now. Hi, Randy! I'm sorry that you're still at work because you're actually an hour ahead of us on Eastern Time, which means it's really late for you to be at work. So I'm sorry that you're still there.
Yeah.
Randy Hoffman.
Oh, Mr. Hoffman, hello.
Also, Randy was kind enough to have us out to Confluence earlier this year. Thank you, Randy. That was lovely.
Neat going back to the area, because the Pittsburgh area is one of the many areas that I grew up in, where I was young in. Let's be accurate here.
Not that I was going to say something.
Yes, you were.
I was already making faces. I mean, come on.
Do I care?
What?
Well, what
Oh. Thank you. That becomes up to you. I know my voice is getting artificial stimulus this evening, so...
That's why I might be able to help out a little bit.
If you like.
So, been working on some things.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in for a treat. Down on the shores and the laughter of Selkies, find the hidden places of the sea, kept well by sweet Kelpies. It may cost you the voice that you had at 13. It may cost you the fire of the next 10 words you breathe. The price is always high enough to pay without a thought, to touch and see the things you know all men should not. Sisters of the tide are we, bound by sand and salt and sea. Silky mermaids, siren daughters, keepers of the holy waters, to be had in the bigger cracks of the boggy, broken world, all wrapped up in the torn seal coat of a savage, silky girl. There's a place for those who always know the watery way, for those never let the rocky road keep them from their play. Find kelpie girls and sweet black pearls, like sands from Pele's heart. And there's sunken pirates to shells that tell stories for a start. Hold the shell up to your ear and hear a tale of woe. Hear the roar of a kraken's hurricane or the sigh of a siren's glow. Sisters of the tide are we, bound by sand and salt and sea. Silky mermaids, siren daughters, keepers of the holy waters, to be had in the bigger cracks of the boggy, broken world, all wrapped up in the tattered vest of a sarcastic kraken girl. Because really, wouldn't you be? But not all the maids you'll find are here to show their wares. Some are here for other purpose, some fair, some nefarious. So careful not to let your heart be stolen by the sea, or held by hands or woven bands of her daughters that need to feed. A mermaid or a silky gone astray, she's not here to make her way. Just like the tide at full moon, she'll never stay. Sisters of the tide are we, bound by sand and salt and sea. Silky mermaids, sirens, daughters, keepers of the holy waters, to be had in the bigger cracks of the boggy, broken world, all wrapped up in the silken scales of a silvery mermaid in pearls. That's my love singing. You guys I really wish there was a way for me to bottle what he's been doing so that you guys could hear it, because he's been working so hard on making his voice do the things that he wants it to do, and it's sounding so good. As you heard just now, it's sounding good.
Getting out of the Eric solo performer, real nasally punk rock thing. Get out of the big rock shouter thing that I did when I was in Toy Boat to try to get to be a reasonable singer.
He's more than reasonable. Okay, thank you guys. I'm glad you like the song.
That is one of my favorite of the new songs. We've actually done a couple. That, Shadow Moon, there's been some cool stuff. Mm-hmm.
Our Patreon patrons are going to get to vote on which songs are going to be on the upcoming album that's coming out of the 52 Songs Project. So that will happen. That will happen soon. The voting happens right at the beginning of 2018, and then we're going to take the next month and rehearse and make sure everything sounds good, and then after that we will get into the studio, get recorded, because, thankfully, the Patreon fund is going to actually pay for the new album. Mm-hmm. We will be taking pre-orders.
Yeah, because it won't pay to press it.
It won't pay to press it, but it'll pay to record it, which is fine. That's just fine. But we will be taking pre-orders, so be on the lookout for that.
And we expect our first show of next year to be middle of March.
Yes.
We hope to have the Best of the 52 Songs Project album
in hand by then.
Point. That is the plan. It's pushing. That's real tight.
That is a little tight.
That is the hope.
Yes, it just depends on how things roll out.
Yeah. Questions? I'm seeing things popping up there.
All of the new stuff that you've played sounds terrific. Thank you, Randy.
Thank you.
That's very sweet of you. And Jerry Lynn, thank you so much for posting links. I really appreciate you. You've been absolutely wonderful. Yes, yay, Patreon fund. And I don't know if you've noticed, there is a little bit of a lag between what you're typing and what we're able to see. I'm sorry about that. If it's a couple minutes behind where you last typed things, there is a bit of a lag.
I do have to say, one of the funniest things that's going on with me right now is that I can see her, but I can also see her on the screen. And so she does this, and then the screen goes. And I a song or two ago, we were doing Calvin's Girl, which, I know. I can just kind of walk through, and it's fun. My hands are blazing. I just found myself just watching that, wildly amused.
Really?
Oh, everyone say hi to Helvetica.
This is Helvetica. Here.
I don't think he's on camera.
No, he's not.
But he is...
Oh, well, hello.
And Calibri's coming up to say, say hi to the other beastie.
This is Calibri. This is my baby.
Helvetica.
This is my sweet boy.
Come on.
He is the one who is usually between me and my computer.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't want to be held right now, so he's going to get put down. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. There you go.
We haven't done this one in a while.
Are we really going to brave this one?
I think so.
Okay. It's your birthday. It's your show. Here we go.
I may not do all the triplets I normally do on this one.
That's okay. That's okay. I still need the words. So I thought, what would happen if Dorothy Gale met Alice from Alice in Wonderland? Dorothy, what do you say? I know that you don't want to stay, but why go home to a place that makes you cry? And what is home but a place you call your own? Mirrors sometimes lie, but mine can take you past your cyclone sky. Honor all the little girls the world set out before them. Honor all the fair maids who never told their story, never settle for silence, when there's always another door. Every chance is just to tumble down another rabbit hole. Spin your skies and mirrors, each will carry you away. Each one a new door if you know the words to say. See a place where no one tells you, you have to be the same. With a name like yours, it's time you became a hurricane. After all the sitting scarecrows and all the lying lions, after all the heartless men of steel and stone, after all the wicked wizards who swore to take you home, after all the faithless fairies, their sins you need not carry, let them go. On the nimble, you get back up again. The only thing you have to fear is failure to begin. I'm only here to tempt you, I won't carry you myself. The choice that you must make is on your own. But either way, you'll still be carried away. Will you finally take command and take both our lives in both our hands? Honor all the little girls whose world set up before them. Honor all the fair maids not allowed to tell their story. Never settle for silence when there's always another door. Every chance is just a tumble, but this time, choose your own rabbit hole. Spin your skies and mirrors, each will carry you away. Each one a new door if you know the words to say. See a place where no one tells you, you have to be the same. With a name like yours, it's time you became a hurricane. Alice from Wonderland meets Dorothy Gale on her way back to Kansas, supposedly.
So let's have a couple more.
We have a couple more this evening. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this Thursday.
Remember, there's also one more that's not on this list.
What?
Remember, Bit of Silliness. It's in the covers book if you need it.
Oh, right. Oh, duh. Hello. I can't be trusted.
Well, also, I didn't put it on the set list, which doesn't help.
I can't be trusted with the simplest of tasks.
No, I can be trusted with the simplest.
We may be going out of the same book for that one because I don't think I have it.
That's fine. Then we will work that out.
Yes.
So, you want to tell them about this one a little bit?
Yes. This one's a good one. This is also out of the 52 Songs Project. This one's very new. We've actually only played this in public once. This is number 2. I mean, as public as this is, but this is twice. Yes, this is number 2.
How we done a couple times? More than that.
Now, for those of you who may not know, I'm a huge history buff. You know, you start talking World War II, I am in there. And this is a song about one of my favorite bits of mythos regarding World War II. It was a set of Hungarian pilots, all women, and they were basically flying crop dusting planes. These planes were made of wood and canvas. They had a single engine. They were super light. They were super quiet. They had no way to have any kind of ordnance on them, which was tied to the wings. And then these women had to reach out and pull the strings to let the bombs go when they were doing bombing runs. But these were women flying these planes. And what they'd do is they'd fly toward their target, and they'd fly super, super high. And then once they got near their target, they'd shut the engines off. And they would glide down till they're right over their target, drop their bombs, and then gun the engines, and right back up they went. And it was amazing. They dropped over 26,000 tons of ordnance overall. No, it was 2,600. 2,600 tons of ordnance over the course of the entire war. There were several of them, and they were wonderful. They had almost no casualties, which was amazing considering what they were flying, because the Germans couldn't fight back. I mean, how do you return fire when everything around you is on fire? They were called the Night Witches. And they were called this specifically because when they came down, it sounded like wrestling broomsticks. Is that not the coolest thing ever? We witches have our broomsticks, might call them paper planes, for each had only canvas, wood, and an engine to their names. On moonless nights we fly, on silent wings we glide. Our targets hear nothing but the wind when suddenly it's raining fire. When we were told we can't be soldiers, we take to the sky. We spy until our enemies smolder. Night witches, Nachthexen, from us there's no protection. All is fair and this is war. You never hear the one that gets you. A silent night until the fire is next to you. Leave naught but ashes in our wake. Our enemies know their mistake. Though we were told we can't be soldiers, we take to the sky. We fly until our enemies smolder. Night witches, Nachthexen, from us there's no protection. All is fair and this is war. You cannot see us, you cannot hear us, you cannot stop us, but you know to fear us. Never send a soldier to do a witch's work. Our work is done, our engines roar. Back into the skies we soar. Our spell is cast, our curse is set. Our prey, all prey we never met. Though we were told we can't be soldiers, we take to the sky. We devastate all in a flash. Oh, night witches, Nachthexen, from us there's no protection. All is fair and this is war. Night witches, Nachthexen, from us there's no protection. All is fair and this is war. Our tribute to the wonderful pilots of the Legion, known as Nachthexen. Witches getting things done, man.
Excuse me. Okay.
Now, given the season, we wanted to make sure we included this one. Another one I need words for because I haven't sung it in over a year.
We don't seem to do this
during
at
our
winter shows,
during our winter shows, which is fine because given the context. Now is a time of the turning of the year. Tonight is the solstice. It is the shortest night. It is the longest night of the year, shortest day. And now is the turning of the tide. The light has been leaving us more and more each day, and now it's coming back. May the snow fall gently upon your shoulders. May the north wind rock you to sleep. May the sun shine cold and bright. May your seedlings gently keep. For now is the time of the Holly King, and there's the longest night. He keeps his vigil for the dawn, to bring back the Sun King's light. Softly slumbers the mighty oak, the ash and aspen too. For in their greens of evergreen, you'll find they dream of you, they'll dream of you. The air is filled with falling stars, flowing gently soft onto the ground. Dance the dance of footprints vanish as life slumbers all around. Drink deep and well the wines of winter, and the tales of old be sung. For as Frau Hulda makes her bed, the longest night's begun. Softly slumbers the mighty oak, the ash and aspen too. But in their dreams of evergreen, you'll find they dream of you, they'll dream of you. Hooves fall silent as the horned one stalks the night, leading home the wayward in storms of silver white. Bring forth the light. And as the candles burning down, the dawn climbs to the sky. The king lays down his crown with a warm and gentle smile. He knows his time will come again, but when the wind blows cold and the world falls asleep once more in winter's bitter hold, softly slumbers the mighty oak, the ash and aspen too. But in their dreams of evergreen, you'll find they dream of you, they'll dream of you. And to answer your question, Jolie, that was Winter's Night. It is it's off the EP that has the stag on the front. Okay, so first of all, this is one that was also requested because, well, we weren't going to have a show this particular time of year without it, but let me see if I have it by some miracle. I don't think I do. All right, we're going to have to move furniture a little bit because
Now, play quiet.
we're going to have to share words.
Here, let's bring that up there.
Yes.
And I'll bring me up there.
Yes.
So we're... Thank you, everybody, for coming out.
Yes, thank you for helping us celebrate Eric's birthday.
And we will be... Got all kinds of stuff going on.
We knew what you meant, Randy. No problem.
Hmm?
That's fine. He's clarifying an earlier comment.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't know who all's on, but whoever's on, hi. I can't see.
Randy, Bill and Jolie, Jerry Lynn.
Zap's there. Sharon's there.
Yes, Zap is here. Sharon's here. There are 11 people total, but I can't see all your names. I'm sorry. So, thank you, everyone. This will be our last one for the evening. Had to have at least one real Christmas carol-y song, but just one. Wassail, wassail all over the town. Our toast it is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made from the white maple tree. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Here's to the horse and to his right ear. God send our master a happy new year. Happy 2 years ever he'd see. With wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Wassail, wassail all over the it's a hell of a town. The Bronx it is up and the Battery's down. The people all ride in a hole in the ground. New York, New York, it's a hell of a town. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark on my own. Find me a match all of my own. Wassail, wassail all over the town. Our dust it is white and our reel it is brown. Our bowl it is made from the white maple tree. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Thank you guys so much for
holidays,
spending.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas. Hanukkah just came to an end, I believe.
Yes.
So happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, Merry Solstice this evening, and thank you guys so much for being here with us. We appreciate you.
And we'll see you all soon.
Yes, we will see you all as soon as we possibly can. And we will continue in the chat. We
Yes,
will
I'm gonna
we'll
go
be
hop
here to
online over
answer
here.
questions. If you were wondering about song titles or the 52 Songs Project, just let us know, and he'll be actually on the keyboard. Good night!